Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90 Day Fiancé Season 11, what job does Sarper Güven have after moving to America for Shekinah Garner? Sarper Güven from 90 Day Fiancé has a brand new job in the US since moving there to marry Shekinah Garner in Season 11. Sarper hails from Turkey and met Shekinah on a dating app while she was there on vacation with her friend. Shekinah loved that Sarper was wearing highlighter on their first date. She fell for his charming personality right away and couldn't ignore that she had enviable physical chemistry with Sarper. Sarper, 43, was initially criticized by fans because of the way he controlled Shekinah. He made her dress and look a certain way, which came across as toxic. Sarper presented himself as a bad boy. The disapproval of their family and even fans didn't stop Sarper and Shekinah from deciding to get married. They were together on The Other Way Season 6 tell-all and continued their journey with 90 Day Fiancé Season 11, which shows Sarper moving to America on a K-1 visa. Sarper has been living in the US for almost a year now. During his introduction to the franchise in 2023, Sarper introduced himself as a professional model. Sarper had been modeling for a year. When someone offered him to model for a brand, and because he loves exposing his body, Sarper took up the opportunity immediately. Sarper used to work as an exotic dancer for 7 years. He had a job in exports and imports which he then quit so he could focus on his new stint, which was fitness and bodybuilding. Sarper had used his multiple professions to meet over 2,500 women and had been involved with most of them. He said she dated lots and lots of women in the past, although most of them were one-night stands. Sarper had to quit his exotic dancer job after dancing at over 600 bachelorette parties. His parents also weren't happy about his career choice, so Sarper respected their opinion and got into the fitness industry. However, Shekinah didn't like his fitness job. Sarper was doing financially well as a personal trainer, but Shekinah was very insistent on Sarper not having any female clients at his job. Sarper explained how 90% of his clients were females. Sarper's jealousy hadn't come cheap. Sarper revealed he had no money left because Shekinah didn't want him touching women while training them. Sarper understood Shekinah's trust issues, but he was also financing Shekinah's trips to Los Angeles. Sarper dipped into his savings whenever Shekinah was in Turkey since she never reached into her wallet and was saving a lot of money herself. "He's never coming to the US to be with me, and I thought he needs to always pay for my flights," Shekinah had mentioned on TOE. However, things changed after Sarper began living with Shekinah in California. In January 2025, Sarper shared an Instagram post, "I have just started to give one-to-one personal training coaching sessions in Los Angeles." He added that he had 20 years of experience and would help 90 Day Fiancé viewers with their diet program and workout 3-4 times per week in the gym one-to-one. "And the success is inevitable," Sarper added. In the latest season of 90 Day Fiancé Season 11, the audience is introduced to Sarper Güven, a man whose journey to America for love and his unique story with Shekinah Garner leaves many viewers curious about the details of his life beyond his romance. Sarper, a charming yet mysterious man from Turkey, quickly catches the eye of Shekinah, an ambitious and spirited woman from the United States. But what many fans are wondering is, what exactly does Sarper do for a living now that he's in America? What job does he hold, and how is he adjusting to a new life, far from his home country, all in the name of love? The background: Sarper's move to the United States. When Sarper Güven first arrived in the US to be with Shekinah, there was no shortage of drama. Viewers watched as the couple navigated the ups and downs of a relationship, from cultural differences to clashes in their personal values and ways of life. As always, the 90-Day Fiancé series thrives on the tension of cross-border relationships, where one partner leaves behind their life and familiar environment to move to a new country with their partner. What makes Sarper's story particularly interesting is that while he initially presented himself as somewhat mysterious, it became clear that he wasn't just coming to America for Shekinah. There were signs that Sarper had his own aspirations and plans beyond the confines of the relationship. Fans were eager to know what would become of him once he settled into life in the US, especially since such international moves often bring up the question of employment. Would Sarper's career take off in the States, or would he face roadblocks? Sarper's job before moving to America. Before moving to the United States, Sarper had a career in his native Turkey. He worked as a personal trainer and was deeply involved in the fitness industry. Sarper's physique and strength were central to his identity, which made sense given that he was often seen in the show promoting his passion for fitness. This background made him appear very much like a man of discipline, someone dedicated to both physical health and the wellness lifestyle. His career as a personal trainer allowed him to build a network and gain attention through social media, where he garnered fans and followers. Sarper also had a significant online presence, sharing workout routines, fitness advice, and motivational content. This opened up opportunities for him to engage with people interested in fitness and healthy living. However, with his move to the US, Sarper was faced with a brand new environment, new cultural norms, and an entirely different market for fitness and wellness. A new beginning, Sarper's plans in America. Once Sarper arrived in America, it quickly became clear that he had the same goals in mind but needed to adapt his approach. Starting from scratch in a new country is not an easy feat, especially when it involves competing in a saturated market like personal training. Many people in the US are already well versed in health and fitness trends, and there are numerous personal trainers, gym owners, and wellness influencers in the country. So how would Sarper set himself apart? He was, of course, armed with his own expertise and experience from Turkey, but Sarper also needed to build his reputation in a new culture. This transition wasn't going to be immediate, but his passion for fitness and his previous background set him up for success. However, that didn't mean that he would simply pick up where he left off. Sarper had to find ways to adapt his existing skills to cater to his new audience. The fitness business and social media influence. One of Sarper's first steps after settling into the United States was to dive into the world of social media and digital platforms. He already had a substantial following back in Turkey, and leveraging that fanbase would allow him to ease into the American fitness scene. By showcasing his knowledge through online content, workout tutorials, and fitness tips, Sarper began building a presence in the United States. Social media marketing, particularly on platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, became one of Sarper's primary ways of gaining exposure. He uploaded fitness routines that were engaging, practical, and suitable for an American audience. Sarper's content not only focused on physical training but also touched upon motivation and self-discipline, resonating with a broad audience interested in improving their health and fitness. Through his videos and posts, he managed to attract clients, offering one-on-one training sessions or group classes in the comfort of their homes or gyms. It is also worth mentioning that Sarper wasn't limited to just the fitness world. Given his experience and charisma, it's likely that he could branch out into related fields such as lifestyle coaching, wellness seminars, and potentially even brand partnerships with fitness companies. Influencers in the fitness space can often extend their reach by collaborating with health and fitness brands or launching their own lines of merchandise, from workout gear to protein shakes or supplements. Entrepreneurial ventures and future prospects. While it's evident that Sarper is pursuing a career in the fitness industry, it wouldn't be surprising if he explores entrepreneurial ventures down the line. Sarper's charismatic nature, combined with his work ethic, makes him an excellent candidate to build his own fitness empire. There's always the possibility of Sarper opening his own gym or starting an online fitness program that targets a global audience. His fitness background combined with his flair for online content could prove to be a winning formula for an expansive, digital-driven career in fitness. Moreover, as we've seen with other 90-Day Fiancé stars, Sarper's story has the potential to transcend fitness. As the couple navigates their relationship on the show, viewers get glimpses of Sarper's personality and multifaceted interests. It's not far-fetched to imagine him diversifying into other industries such as lifestyle coaching, motivational speaking, or even becoming a public figure with a podcast or YouTube channel where he can give life advice, fitness tips, or share stories about his international journey. Challenges and adjustment. Though Sarper appears to be on the path towards success in his new life, it's important to acknowledge the challenges he faces. Sarper has had to adapt to living in a new country, learning to navigate cultural differences, and overcoming barriers to enter a highly competitive market. These adjustments can take time, and while Sarper's fitness background may have provided him with a solid foundation, the road to establishing himself in the US will likely have its ups and downs. The pressure of balancing a new relationship with Shekinah, adapting to American life, and starting his professional journey in a foreign country could all be stressors for Sarper. However, he appears determined to make it work and build a career that reflects his passions and ambitions. As 90-Day Fiancé fans continue to watch Sarper's journey unfold, there is no doubt that his professional trajectory will be one of the many storylines to follow closely in future episodes. In conclusion, Sarper Güven's career after moving to America is rooted in his passion for fitness, his entrepreneurial drive, and his growing online presence. Although the challenges of adjusting to a new culture and market are significant, Sarper's determination, background in personal training, and social media savvy will likely help him carve out a successful path in the fitness and wellness industries. Whether as a personal trainer, influencer, or entrepreneur, Sarper's story is far from over, and fans are eagerly awaiting to see how he continues to build his new life and career in America alongside Shekinah.